Carol's monthly take-home pay is $1,500. She spends $250 a month on food. What is the ratio of her food cost to take-home pay? Now, this is a very good skill to have because if you're thinking of, ratios or, I guess more importantly, your livelihood of how much do I bring in, what am I spending on different things, it's important to recognize what percentage of your money is going to different areas. If you're spending 90% of your income on your rent, that leaves very little for food and gas and, utilities or anything else. So let's go back and let's look at the question. Looking at the ratio of food cost to take-home pay. All right, so the order matters. We want food costs in the numerator, take-home pay in the denominator. Great. What are my food costs? $250 a month. What is my take-home pay? $1,500 a month. Okay. That is a basic fraction. Now, there are times where we want to simplify, right? Generally in math, you always want to simplify your fractions. A couple of ways that you can do this. You might see that 250 goes into both of them and you do it right away. A lot of times if I'm reducing fractions and I see that they both end in a 0, that basically means you can divide by 10 easily and I get 25 over 150. That's a whole lot easier for me to see, well, I know that 25 goes into that. I'm going to end up with a fraction of 1/6. So the ratio of food cost to take-home pay is 1/6. If we want to take that a step further, just for understanding purposes, if I take 1/6 and I divide 1 divided by 6, I can change that to a decimal, and this goes on forever. If I want to multiply that by 100, turn it into a percentage, I get roughly 16.67%. That means 16.67% of the take-home pay goes towards food. And this is where it can be helpful if you break down your budget. How much am I spending on each thing? And you can see the percentage of your budget that goes to different pieces. This will help you just kind of get an idea of where your money is going. Because you might say, I'm only spending $300 a month on gas. But if you're only bringing in $1,000, then that's 30% of your, and that's a high percentage. So sometimes it makes it a good thought process to compare, the part that you're spending to your whole, the amount that you're bringing in. So just something to think about.